3, 2, 1. Okay, guys. Who can tell me what they think our mystery Arctic animal of the day is? Who can tell me?
I don't know what that means.
Go ahead and turn to your chalk. Who do you think we're going to talk about today?
Polar bears.
Okay, hands on top. Raise your hand if you've ever seen a polar bear before. Yeah? Okay. Justin, where have you seen a polar bear before?
I have seen at snow places.
Okay, they live in snow places, and you've seen them in snow places? Okay. Where have you seen them in real life? Theo.
I've seen them in the Cincinnati Zoo.
At the Cincinnati Zoo? Some polar bears
In
live in the
Ohio.
zoo? Yeah, so some polar bears live at the zoo, but does anybody know where polar bears might live in real life? Joey.
The Arctic Ocean.
Oh, near the Arctic Ocean in like the Arctic area? Yeah, okay. So we're going to do our KWL chart, which means things that we know, things that we want to know, and then after our read aloud, we're going to write about things that we learned. Vincent's been listening.
I knew that was learn.
Okay, who would like to share some things that we know about polar bears?
We already read that book.
Yeah, we've seen this book before, right? We talked about it when we introduced our Arctic animals. Ashley, what is something that you know about polar bears?
They're the only bear
They're the only bear that
that lives in
lives in Antarctica. The Arctic.
How does
Okay,
that
what
polar
else?
bear
What else do
stand?
we know? Let's be polite. Let's wait our turns. Make better choices, please. Alicia, what is something else we know? What do they look like? Okay. They're white. Tell me about their size.
Oh, I think
Wyatt?
I do mammal.
They're mammals, yeah. Wyatt?
They're big.
They're big, right? They're big. What is their body covered with? What is their body covered with,
I know
Desmond?
that. Full.
Fur. They have fur.
I was gonna say snow.
By just looking at our photograph right here, what else can you tell about them? What else do you think they have? Vincent? Vincent G, sorry. What else do you think they have? What might they use to protect themselves? They have claws on their hands,
And
right?
they also have snow with them so they can eat it.
They live in a snowy area.
They eat snow. Yeah, that's all they can eat. No, they eat fish.
Okay, we know that they eat fish.
They eat
Okay.
seals.
Okay, now I want you to turn on your brains. Are you ready? Okay, now I want you to turn and talk about something that you want to know about polar bears. Something that we Hey, hands on top. Hands on top. Okay, you would like to raise their hand and tell me what they want to know about polar bears, because we might find it out today. Theo.
I want to know if they read penguins one or if they don't.
What's going on, guys?
This is Eloise's.
Okay, just put it on my desk, please.
What is that?
Okay, thanks, guys. Okay, what would we sit down, please? What is something that you Theo wanted to know if they eat penguins?
No, I want to know if they read penguins one
Okay.
or they don't.
If they leave,
You don't have to know if they do.
we're gonna find out. Alone. That's a good question. Okay, what else do we want to know, Zeppelin?
That is razor sharp teeth.
Okay, if we know they have sharp claws, but do they have sharp teeth?
Yes, they do.
Okay. What else do we want to know, June?
I want to know if how
Ian.
how
such a good question. How old are the babies
When they leave their mommy.
when they leave?
I know.
Okay, what's another question?
This is Walden. If they have
Listen.
if they have a
I know, I'll fix it. If they have a nest, okay, do they live in a nest?
No.
Do you guys know where they live though? Oh, then maybe we need to find out.
They live in a hole. They live in a cave. They live in the North Pole. Waffle.
Okay, guys, I'll take one more. I'll take one more, Ella.
Do they live where Santa is?
Where Santa is. Okay, in the North Pole then? Do polar bears live in the North Pole?
I said that. Good job, Ella. Thank you. Haha. Thank you for the blood. That was my question. Ella said it. Good job, Ella. Man, you have a lot.
That's a lot, isn't it? Okay. Okay, guys, I have some special words. Everybody close your eyes so I can get my special words ready. Okay. These words are what you're going to remember from our story. Okay, eyes on me. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, our first word is the word den. Can we say den? Den. Okay, the word den. Okay. Oh, we just got to magnetize them, yeah? There we go. Good idea, Miles. Okay. Everybody, what are we going to do with our hands when we hear the word den? Jazz hands. Okay. This word is Arctic. Arctic. Can you say it with me? Arctic.
Like the Arctic Ocean.
Okay. We got to be listening for context clues to tell us what these words mean. Float. Say it with me. Float.
Float in the water.
Oh, like you float in the water. It does. It does have a blend at the beginning. Okay, what about the word cub? I bet we all know what cubs are, right?
Yeah. Cubs are little thingies. Babies.
Be specific. What are they?
Babies.
Babies. Okay, when you hear those words, you're going to? Okay, buddy, just put it on the ground, okay? Okay, I'm ready. I'm waiting for us to be crisscross applesauce. Hands in our lap. Ella, are you crisscross applesauce? Okay, Polar Bears by Laura Marsh. When I say that it's by Laura Marsh, what do I mean by that?
It's made by.
What do you mean? What's made by her? Elaborate.
The pictures.
The pictures?
And the words. The pictures are photographs.
The pictures are photographs. So we know if they're photographs in this book. What kind of book is this? Non-fiction. It's real. That's right. Okay, and I've already heard somebody say this. This is a table of contents. What do we use this for?
I said that.
What do we use this for, Robin?
To go to the page that you want to.
Yeah, to go to the page that has the specific information that we want to know, right?
And every page
Okay.
has that.
Who am I? I am white and furry. I swim in the sea. The cold snow and ice are just right for me. Who am I? Who is he, guys?
I doesn't know what he is.
I don't know. Maybe it's just a silly poem question. Big bears. Have you ever seen a polar bear at the zoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just talked about that. Polar bears are big, really big. They are the biggest meat eaters on land. A polar bear can weigh as much as 7 men. Everybody show me 7 fingers. 7 men. Wow, that's a lot.
7, Mr. Tyler.
Yeah, exactly. Are you ready? A polar bear's body is built for the Arctic. Oh, the Arctic. What word is that? Oh, that's right. It's a vocabulary word. Okay. These bears have thick fur to keep them warm. Polar bears have thick fat too. The fat keeps their body heat in and keeps the Arctic cold out.
Arctic.
Yep, there's Arctic again.
Arctic.
Oh, what is on this picture? What do we see?
Claws.
Yeah, labels and claws. Let's read about them. Because we had some questions about claws and teeth, right? Long, thick, curved claws grab food easily. Thick pads keep feet warm. Front paws are webbed like a duck's feet. These help polar bears swim. Bumps on the forepads keep bears from slipping on the ice. Do we have webbed fingers and toes? No, we have what between our fingers? Skin, but we have wide open spaces, right? Our fingers are connected. A polar bear's paws do many things. Paws dig dens in the snow. Oh, dens. What kind of word is den? They break the ice to find food, and they also pull the food out of the water. Pretty cool.
With their mouths.
Super swimmers. Polar bears are great swimmers. They spend a lot of time in the water. Their front paws paddle, their back legs steer. Their fat helps the polar bear to float. I didn't know that. Did you guys know that?
Float!
Yeah, they help them float. So everybody show me what floating will look like. When we're floating, are we sinking to the bottom? No, what are we doing? We're rising to the
Top.
right. So their fat is kind of like the floaties that we wear in the pool, right? What's for dinner? A polar bear eats other animals. Seals are its favorite food. The bear is hunting seals in the sea ice. Seals come up for air at the holes in the ice. The bear waits and waits. Finally, a seal appears. The polar bear snatches it in a flash. So where does he wait? Where does he wait?
And an ice hole.
In the ice holes.
He's drinking a lot of while he's waiting.
Maybe. Polar bears have good noses. They can smell a seal 20 miles away. Wow. Polar
And our
bears.
dogs can hear far away too.
Yeah, some animals have really great senses. Polar bears have good hearing and eyesight too.
Wait,
Roman?
bullets and eagles have good eyesight.
These come in handy when looking for dinner. Honey, this is gonna break if you keep pulling on it. This bear has spotted an Arctic fox. Remember we talked about an Arctic fox yesterday?
I'm glad it's not an Arctic one.
Then the ice melts in spring and summer. Shh. Listen, this is really important, guys. I want everybody to make sure that we're
It's
listening.
always cold there.
The ice melts in spring and summer. Polar bears stay with the ice when they can. They move to the land when the sea ice is mostly gone. On the land, they usually don't eat at all. So we notice that the Arctic is changing, so the polar bear has to change what they do to survive, right? Okay. On land, they don't eat at all. Some bears may eat bird eggs. They may eat plants or berries, but there is not much food for polar bears on land. So right now, remember we talked about how the world is changing and how it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter each year. And when it's hot, what happens to the ice? It melts. So when the bear is on land, does he have a lot of food or a little food? Just a little food. So as the earth is getting warmer and more ice is melting, that means our friend Mr. Polar Bear has less what?
Food.
Ooh.
What,
Yeah.
Mr. Polar Bears? Polar bears are one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Ew.
But we're going to talk later about what we can do to help the polar bear. Roman, where should your eyes be?
I thought I did the bathroom.
And yeah, in Churchill, Canada, where should your eyes be? In Churchill, Canada, polar bears come to town in the fall. The ice is melting earlier each year. It's forming later too. The bears are hungry. They're looking for food. Our earth is getting warmer and there's less sea ice now. This is dangerous for polar bears because they need the ice to survive.
Oh no! A school bus is coming.
Okay, here's our last facts. Are we ready? 7 amazing polar bear facts. This would be a really great place to put what we learned, right? Okay, amazing polar bear facts. 1. The largest polar bear ever was recorded to be 2,209 pounds, which is the weight of a small sports car. Wow, let's make sure we're all in our pockets.
Is it denim?
Number 2. Polar bears have black skin under their white fur. Isn't that cool?
What?
Fact 3. Some polar bears get too hot. They take a swim or they roll in the snow to cool down. Fact 4. Walruses are one of the few animals that polar bears are afraid of. Why do you think that polar bears might be
Because they're
afraid?
tiny.
Oh, let's raise our hand. Why do we think that they would be afraid of those, Ashlyn?
Because they have giant tusks.
Right, they have giant sharp tusks that could hurt them, right? And they're pretty big. Fact 5. Some people go on vacations to see polar bears. They ride in special buggies to stay safe. Raise your hand if you'd like to see a polar bear in real life. I think I would love that. That'd be so cool.
What if we had a field trip?
A polar bear field trip? That would be pretty great.
I
Okay.
don't think we can have a polar bear field trip. It would take a lot of hours.
Why do you guys think that we couldn't have a polar bear field trip? Where do we live?
It would be dangerous,
It'd be dangerous?
and it would take too long.
It would take too long because where do we live?
And
Indiana. And is there any Arctic areas around here?
No.
No. So do you think that polar bears are native?
I went out of this. And Miss Walden, and Miss Walden, they can break the bus and get us all.
Right, because we learned that they're very strong, right?
So like they can get us kids out and start like eating us.
Oh wow.
That's why it's so
Okay, last fact, guys, ready? Polar bears clean themselves by rubbing their body against snow instead of taking a shower. Why do you think they don't take showers?
Because they're not humans.
Because they're not humans. They don't have showers, right?
They don't have soap.
You are totally right.
Okay,
guys, last thing, and then we're gonna. But I want you to turn and talk about what we learned and what are these words. What is a den? Did we find out what a den is? Yeah. What's a den? It's a polar bear's home. Yes, great job. Okay. What is an Arctic region? Describe it for me. What do you think an Arctic region is, Theo?
The place they live. The Arctic.
It's Arctic. What does that word mean? Desmond, on your pockets. Okay, let's do a quick polar bear stretch. Okay, now pull your hands down slowly. Okay, we're on our pockets. Ian, eyes up here. Ella, eyes up here. Look, describe the Arctic to me. Describe it to me. What is it like there, Olivia?
Now just stretching.
What is it like? You guys know.
Oh, it's really snowy, and if you stay there for 150, like live there, you'll die.
Because it's too cold and we can't survive in the cold region. It's a
That's
cold
why.
region,
That's
right?
one of the reasons why.
Okay, everybody show me what float. Show me float.
That's one of the reasons why we can't go on the field
It's
trip.
when something is going to the surface of the water. It's
This
floating.
one. That's why we can't go on the
We're
field
sitting
trip.
on our pockets. Roman, this is your last warning, friend.
Oh.
Okay, what is a cub? Who would like to tell me what a cub is? What's a cub, Zeppelin?
And we would have to go.
A baby bear is a cub.
And we would have to go across the ocean.
We'd have to go across the ocean. Okay, guys, last thing, and then we're going to wrap this up and do our center.
You said we were going outside for recess.
We have recess today, yes. Okay, turn to your friends and tell me your favorite thing that you learned. Okay, hands on top. Hands on top. Ella. That's cool. Okay, what did we learn, Wyatt? Okay. What did we learn about polar bears?
We learned that they swim for a lot of hours.
They can swim for a long time.
Because they can breathe underwater. Yeah. But we can't.
Can a polar bear stay underwater forever, though? No.
Because then it will die.
Okay. Ellie, what did you learn, my dear?
It won't die.
Vincent. Oh, wait, we're not ready. Hands on top.
Everybody stop.
Everybody look at Ellie, because that is who is talking, and we are being a respectful classroom. Ellie, what else did you learn, honey? Ayap has black skin. Okay, what else do we know? Ashlyn. Yep, we've got that. What else did we learn?
You have a friend.
What else did we learn? Let's think of some things they might eat, where they live, about their babies. Okay, June.
That sometimes,
Simon, pockets.
well, I didn't learn this from
One.
I didn't learn this from the words. I just could tell from the picture.
You used illustrations, yeah. What did you learn?
Maybe. Well, I think polar bears can drink while they're waiting for seals, and then
Right, they could drink the water.
And I know, and I knew this. No, we didn't learn that.
Yeah, we saw it. She saw it in the picture, so that is learning. She just learned from the pictures instead of the images. Then you just gave another one. Where do they wait for food? Hands on top.
Everybody stop.
Yes.
And I think I knew this.
have good what?
Like eyesight, like
Good senses. Yeah, good senses. And we talked about where are the polar bears waiting for their food?
At ice holes.
The ice holes. And what do they eat that comes out of the ice holes?
Seals. Not just seals.
And then where do they live?
What is Joey doing?
In the Arctic region. And what is their home called?
What's Joey doing?
A den. Okay, everybody, great job. Give yourself a round of applause and go back to your seats and we'll talk about what we're doing next. Did the polar bear come out? So you guys are watching a live cam from the San Diego Zoo, right? Do we live in San Diego though? No. So this is a zoo far away. So what did we find out that bears are the same as us?
Oh, there's that bird. I'm gonna get started.
How are bears the same as us?
We saw a bird.
They eat food? How else are they the same as us, Vincent G? They swim in the water. Ellie, how are they the same as us? What else do they do? Can you come back? Joey, what is something that a polar bear does that you do too?
Well, he went inside the shed.
He went inside the shed, right? So he needs shelter just like you do, right?
He went in there.
Yeah. Do you guys know anything that polar bears do that we don't do?
Ellie pointed at it.
Yeah.
And then,
Ashley, what are some things that they do that we don't do?
well, they live on ice where we can't live because we'll die.
Right, they live in a different habitat, right? What else do they do that we don't do, Vincent? How do they get their food? Yeah, they wait at the ice holes, right? And they scoop up this.
There he is.
Oh, I'm coming.
I see him.
Let's check it
He's
out.
right there. He's right there.
Oh, wow, you're right. He's right here. He's right here.
He was over there. But
Wow, do you think he's just camera shy, maybe?
He's scared. He's like, no, but
Come on. What are you guys building over here?
we are building a polar bear home.
What is a polar bear home called?
A den.
A den. Okay. Why are you building it with cotton balls?
So it's all nice and fluffy, and so it looks nice.
So it looks nice. Is there any other reason you picked cotton balls to use?
So it's nice and fluffy, and it feels good.
And it feels nice. Why are you using Legos, Eloise?
Because the polar bears have water in some parts of their home, and also there's snow.
Oh, wow. So is this snow and ice? Is that why you used white?
Yeah, and the blue is. I'm putting in the polar bear.
Oh, cool. That's very cool.
Now I am putting in the polar bear.
Oh, yeah? Does he look comfy? Are you going to cover him?
Yeah.
Why are you going to cover him?
So he's nice and all fluffy.
Miss June?
I want that polar bears live in the Arctic Circle and that their paws are really sharp and that polar bears spend most of their time out of the waters.
Yeah, that's a lot of good stuff. What about you, Mr. Colin?
I want that polar bears eat seals.
Yeah.
And they have bumps on their paws.
They have bumps. Why do they have those bumps on their paws? What do they use them for?
So they can't slip on the ice.
So they don't slip on the ice. Did you learn anything else?
And I also learned that they live in the Arctic Circle.
Yeah, I like that you drew a circle using that symbol to remember. What was your read aloud about?
Polar bears.
Polar bears. Tell me some things that happened in the story. Let's raise our hands if you want to share. Vincent, what happened in your story?
We learned that on the back of a paper.
No, you got to do your sentence.
It was kind of too loud, so we couldn't hear it very well.
Okay. Did you learn? What did you learn, Vincent? You were going to tell me something.
That when the weather gets normal, when the weather gets normal, The polar bears have less food.
Have less food because the ice does what?
Melts.
Yeah. Thea, what did you learn?
I learned that people try to hurt the polar bears.
What were they doing to hurt them?
They were bringing them in trucks.
Oh, yeah, they were trying to take them, right? Is that okay? Illustrate.
I illustrated a bear eating a fish.
A bear eating a fish, yeah. So bears are meat eaters? Yeah? Very cool. What did you draw on his body? What has he got on him? He's got eyes.
A nose, a mouth.
Oh, wow. Those are some sharp teeth, too.
Yeah, and some ears.
Yeah. What did you draw, Mr. Roman?
I drew a polar bear.
Yeah, a polar bear. Where is he?
Waiting at the ice hole.
Oh, yeah. What's this guy right here?
It's a seal.
A seal. Oh, very cool. What about you, Leah? What did you draw?
I drawed a person trying to eat the polar bear.
Oh, no. So because we learned about that, some people hunt polar bears, right?
As 3 times as a tiger.
How do you know that?
It literally shows on the book. 3 times as a tiger.
What is that called that they're on?
It's like this thing that makes it where like you can test what's stronger and what's not stronger.
Does anybody in your group remember what this is called?
Anybody?
You guys remember what that's called?
I don't
This right
remember.
here?
I don't remember.
It measures, yeah, it measures weight. That's called a scale.
It's called a scale.
So a polar bear is bigger than 3 tigers. Wow, that's really heavy. What did you learn over here, Mr. Simon?
I learned that they break through the ice to look for seals.
Yeah, they break through the ice to look for seals. Is that what they're doing right here? Is that the ice hole? Who is that with them?
A baby cub.
A baby cub, yeah. What are you looking at, Miss Vincent?
She's looking at like a cub in an ice cave.
Oh, what do we call their ice caves? Where do they live? Yeah, they sleep in there.
They live in tunnels.
Tunnels? What is the special tunnels called?
Caves.
A den, yeah.